What is up, everyone? Today we are playing some NHL 18 franchise mode, and we have brought the Hartford Whalers back to life. You can't see the jerseys right now because I said to do that all off screen, but I'll be sure to show you that all in a little bit. So let's advance straight to the expansion draft. I'll show you the jerseys that are at the time of our first game starting. So, I figured I'd take a moment to welcome you to the Hartford Whalers franchise. If you're playful with the upcoming expansion draft, and I'll touch base again in a few days before the draft itself, after I get a sense of who the other teams are going to make available. See if we can get a decent pick with the draft lottery. 5th, so we're picking right in front of Vegas. And the New York Rangers are getting first via Arizona's picks. That's interesting. Poor Philadelphia, 2nd overall in real life that draft, they fell all the way down to 14th. Colorado got 3rd, ouch. Vancouver 4th, excuse me. So pretty much the decisions, whatever. Yeah, I get it. I've done an expansion draft before. If this game treats me like I've never done an expansion draft before, I'll be really annoyed. Okay, good. So I for sure want something. Sami Vatanen most likely is going to be my pick there. Let's check their goalies just in case. Nothing. And plus Bernier is insanely overpaid. Okay. Vatanen it is. Burmistrov. Johnson's the best thing they got there. If I sort by potential, Burmistrov, yeah, looks like that's what I'm going to be going for. Only decent player there. Boston Bruins, okay. I'm just going to probably have to go with McQuaid. I could go for Subban, but he never develops, so it's sort of a waste. Let's go for McQuaid. With how stacked their decor is, he'll probably play in the AHL anyways. Alright, well, our decor's not stacked yet, but it will be. Left Mike Smith unprotected. It's interesting, but we're gonna go with Michael Furland down here, who right now is actually on the Carolina Hurricanes, who ironically are the next one there. Nestrasil or Dahlbeck. Nordstrom has a higher ceiling. All he's got to do is grow 2 this year. That's a possibility. So I'm gonna go with Nordstrom. I've seen him possibly cap out at a before, so that'd be nice. Yurko, Rasmussen. But why not go for Villapaka? He has medium top 4D potential. If he can start growing this year, that could pay off for us. Looks like I might be going for Nieto here. Jelinas has decent potential, but he caps out at the end of this year, so he'll hit a ceiling pretty soon. I'm not worried about the salary cap, not particularly, but our defense are pretty stacked along with our left wingers. Josh Anderson. I would go for him, but Jonas Korpisalo is right there. So there's almost no chance that I wouldn't take Korpisalo in that situation. That was way overpaid. Okay, so it's definitely going to go down to Johns and Nemeth, and Johns is on the cheaper deal, so I'll take Johns. Applicator, Erickson, Helm, Xavier Roulette. That could be who I'm going for this time. Yeah, let's go for Roulette, because I'm sure there's better goalies across there that I could get. Edmonton Oilers. Let's go for Brossois. He'll be an AHL starter most likely. Demers. Petrovic. That looks like really all their good players are defense, so I'll just have to go for Demers. Martinez, Gabriel, again, nah. Martinez is by far the best player we've taken so far, so I definitely gotta go for him. Now, on any other day, Zucker down here would look good. I mean, well, on any other team and situation, Zucker would look good, but of course, Jonas Brodin, not Jonas Brodin, what is his name? Jonas Brodin, oh. Okay, my brain shut off there for a second. And I'm definitely gonna go for Philippe Deneau. Are we taking another French-Canadian away from the Leafs? Or not the Leafs, the Canadians. Dahan, Seidenberg, Hickey, Polak. How about no? I'll just go for Dahan, I guess. Can definitely trade him at the deadline if necessary, if he's not developing the way I wanted him to, just for fast. But Matt Puempel, unless there's a goalie there that now really appeals to me. Looks like I'll go for Matt Puempel here. He's on a pretty cheap deal, 24, but he should start growing soon. Hopefully past that 84 overall. Hopefully past that 80 overall mark by the end of the year. So Kalyan Krak would look good. They didn't leave anyone decent back there, so I'll have to go for Matthias Ekholm. Now Lovejoy Green, I literally can't take any more defense. Not to mention we desperately need a right winger, so I'll go for Devontae Smith-Pelly. Ottawa Senators, let's see what they've got available. MacArthur, Ingles, Zingle looks like the best there so far. Yeah, Zingle looks like potentially, although he doesn't really ever hit a very high overall, I'll have to go for him. I'm basically stuck there. Looks like I might go for Lawton there, just based on the fact that he's got the highest potential. I could go for Michael Neuwirth. He could be my starter this year. I mean, it's hard not to go for Neuwirth if there's potential that he could be your starter this year. Dumoulin, as much as I literally said a minute ago that I don't want to take him, or that I don't want to take any more defense, I need to take Dumoulin as a Penguins fan. I need to take Dumoulin anyways. I would have taken him anyways, but Tierney's really young, so he should be able to get up to at least an 80 and cap out there. Hit his ceiling. Edmondson, he's the only good player there with any potential other than Jaskin. Yeah, let's go for Dmitry Jaskin. Coburn, Jake Dachin, Brown, Paquette. There's really nobody there. This could be troubling. Very troubling. As much as I don't want to take a defense, it's either Dachin or like Paquette, and I don't see Paquette really developing. I gotta go for him though. So now we're way over on left wingers. We need to get a natural right winger. And Connor Brown will be that natural right winger. Sorry, Riley Boucher is the best looking available prospect I'll sort. It's either Boucher or Gantz, and Gantz is higher overall. I didn't think there was a difference in overall, but there wasn't potential. Now Alzner, Shattenkirk. We have so many defense. I just gotta go down there and go with your boy Tom Wilson. I hate Wilson so much for those dirty hits, but this is ironic. We got Dumoulin now on a team with Wilson. That's not gonna be good. I might go for a cop. Let's see. Jarrett. Yeah, let's go for cop. So that rounds out the draft. We didn't get enough natural right wingers, unfortunately. I might go back and see if I can change one or two defense for wingers or left wingers for Puempel. I mean, I can't change him. He's got potential. Wise, the goalie. How badly do we really, in theory, need Nieto? Is there a right winger? No, Andrighetto is about the best thing there. So we'll just have to finish the draft now. And now that we're done the draft, we can go ahead and sim to the other draft. So the Hartford Whalers have gained chemistry. Well, you sort of have to. Well, you didn't have any chemistry in the first place. You had to gain chemistry. Yes, we have core of players to build around. I get it. So we're here at the NHL entry draft. Up on stage. I'm going to have to trade back a few spots. I wonder if the Rangers have their pick on the block. Oh, dang it. Because they're a decent team, I thought. What about New Jersey? Do any of the top teams have their pick on the block? No. I highly doubt Colorado does. They're rebuilder. Vancouver wouldn't. We obviously don't. Buffalo doesn't. I didn't think so. I plan on trading back a few spots, possibly to pick 8. Take that from the Red Wings. No, I'll have to actually move out of the top 10, meaning I won't be able to get Callan Foote, unfortunately, but I don't know how well he develops. I've never actually seen him develop that well. See, look at those logos. And you can even see the W for the Hartford Whalers, the whale tail in the background. The D. I'm so immature. Florida Panthers. Do they have their pickup on the block? No. Now, it's reaching a bit to take who I want to take, so what about the 11th pick? Okay, the Los Angeles Kings have their 11th overall pick on the block, which should make it much easier to trade back and potentially get a first for next year from the Kings, who are listed as a contender, though. I'm not so sure. I mean, we're not going to get anything better. Could we possibly, instead of another first, get a, prospect or something? They don't really have any great players they want to give away. So I'll just try to snatch up their their first from next year. Value was about even, but they needed us to sweeten it up, I think, a bit here. How about, no, I don't want to give up our third. What can I give up here that I'm perfectly fine with giving up? Not Donnell, not a chance. Ouellette. Let's look at our defense. Let's look at our top one. Oh, we gotta. Poca slides in there with the value he's got, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after Dumoulin, any of those are expendable, really. McQuaid, he's got a decent bit of value, but of course he doesn't plan on showing up there. So there's a bit of value there, not quite. And so we need to sweeten it up even a bit more, because apparently that wasn't enough for them. So let's see now. Maybe a 5th will do it for them. And we'll make this an acceptable trade that contributes to their success here in Los Angeles. They picked up a defense who might be able to play on their final line. So I don't often see Callan Foote fall out of the top 10. Oh, you've gotta be joking. Callan Foote, you are the biggest troll in the history of the NHL. You dropped to 10th just so you could be taken before me. I wouldn't have gotten as good, though, if I had traded back now. It looks odd, but I'm going to slide in there and pick up Samuel Busick, who's a high top 6 forward, basically a better pick than all of these guys, because he has a, I guess, better value ratio steal him away, and he can grow just as well. So we'll send him to our next pick and then look back at this round. Was there anything decent taken in that round other than Callan Foot? Okay, Stuart Skinner. Not often you see Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. Every time, I think I've had so many different roster updates that are like, he's fringe starter now. Nah, he's elite. Nah, he's still a fringe starter. Stop being medium elite. Because you've been medium elite before. It doesn't make any sense. I want to go for the smart pick here, which would be to go for Liljegren, because he turns out as a low elite. 66 overall, better than all of these picks. Hopefully, now, I messed up while recording earlier, so this is actually my second go with the draft. I've only done one or two things differently so far in this. Bobkov, I highly doubt that he actually turns out as a high elite, especially if he's, I don't know. But there was a goalie I took here somewhere that was like starter or something. Might have been Day. I'm not completely sure. I'm gonna just go for it. Okay, yes, I believe it was Day in the third round. Let's just check to see if that high elite guy turns out to be high elite. Was that Ruzicka? No, Bobkov. Okay, Ruzicka wasn't a bad pick either. Bobkov to go. At worst, he's a low top 6, and not a bad pick at all either way by whoever takes him. Why is he dropping this far? Medium top 6 forward there. And there's Bobkov. He's a medium top 6, although he's a grinder, so he'll never those big numbers. So that's about why I didn't take him, to be honest. I had no real reason, so here in the 4th round. Now, I know what I'm going to do. I don't want that pick, to be honest. I'm just looking for a team that wants Day. Because there's really no difference between the ages of, there's only a 4-year difference between the ages of Day and, yeah, so, Arizona has some decent prospects, I know that. I think I'm literally mimicking what I made earlier. I'll take Max Domi. He's an 82, 22 years old. Now, the value appears to be a bit on our side. So I'll go back here from the wild. No. Okay, the value is insufficient for what we're asking for. Maybe we can take Arizona's 3rd. And if not, we can go for Calgary's 3rd. Okay, let's just go for Calgary's 3rd, I guess. Don't worry. Once we take one of these 3rds, they're gonna say, we're gonna move down by like 1 round. And they're gonna say, oh, we scammed you. See you on the ice. Watch. 4th, and they say, see you on the ice. You know what? Fine. I'll take a 6th and I'll take a 5th and a 6th. Just a 5th? Trolls. This worked earlier. How about just the 7th? No, that's too much of a scam on us. We're scamming ourselves if we take just a 7th. A 6th? Come on, guys. We're giving you... Oh my god. We need to up the deal just a touch. We're taking a 7th round pick. See, they think we're like scamming them. And now they think they just like fleeced us. You didn't fleece us. Nobody fleeces me. We didn't need that goalie. And don't worry, you probably won't wait a second. Did I just do something more genius than I thought I did? Give me a second. I think I might have just performed some genius there. Let me see this. The team that took Luukkonen. At best, Day's gonna be their backup. I just gave them a backup goalie. I didn't give them a starter, so it's almost useless. I love fleecing teams hard. That's probably why they didn't accept it originally, because they realized, wait, we have a starter. Why are we taking this starter boy? But no, they weren't as desperate for a starter, but apparently they still wanted it, so I'm not arguing. Psycha, Artistka, I know he doesn't turn out great, I don't think. He wrote signing, but let's see. Projected. Let's go back there and see if there's an unknown with highly interest or something like that. Are we gonna have to reach way out of our zone? Tizka, that's way too far of a reach. Radulov, but I'm pretty sure he comes out as a low top or a bottom 6 forward. So 7th D, you've got to be joking. Predictions is that they come for a low, and that was a low top 4D. Okay, that makes me feel much better. Gosh, that came out. Wow, 11 out of 10. And some league interest. Is he real though? Yeah. I know he's real, and he doesn't turn out great either. I've drafted him before. Let's just say I've made the mistake of drafting him before. Castleman, I saw him earlier. Kasperisis, I don't know. He's a goalie. He's real though. French starter, not bad. I mean, I guess he can be backup in the heyday of Corpy Salo, of Corp. But it's not terrible. That's a little bit. Now we have 2 7th rounders here. Let's see what comes out of our 7th round in draft. Varanov, Varlamov. That's 2 NHL names. That's funny. Castleman's real. I know. So I'm not taking Castleman by any circumstances. And this is where you get to the undrafted. So, is it really safe to take anything? Let's just go to goalies and take the least terrible goalie. Yeah, how about no? None of those are good, to be honest. Players. All players, load up. Okay. Varlamov or Dadonov? I'm gonna take the risk. Varlamov. He's low bottom. Now we can take Dadonov, but he's real and he's bottom 6 at best. I'm gonna go for this guy, cause I mean at best Dadonov is a. And then we got another bottom 6 forward. Not a good pick by any circumstances, but not a good pick. Not a good pick by any circumstances, but not a bad pick by any circumstances either. I mean a medium bottom 6 forward and a low bottom 6 forward. Neither of those are terrible when you compare it to what's going around them. And in the AHL top 6 forwards, both will round out the draft class. So, that'll do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, as I will see you in the next episode.